Hello and welcome back to Inside Quotes, the show where my brother and I rewatch, review, and relive the staples of our childhood. This is episode 131, and I'm your host Jeremy, and with me today is my older brother Jonathan. Jonathan, welcome back to the show and middle school.
Quack, quack, everybody. Back in middle school. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. We're starting sixth grade.
I've had a few of those dreams, though, like legit, where I've like had to go back to high school or something like that.
Really?
Like, your credits didn't transfer for your diploma. You have to go back and do a year.
Just in case you lose, you'll have to lose your diploma. You have to go back and finish it. I mean, that's a pretty good movie idea.
Yeah.
We can make that.
Let's do it.
Wait, isn't that what the Adam Sandler movie was?
Billy Madison.
Isn't that what that was?
It's something like that. Yeah. I feel like he wants to take over his dad's business, but he's got to like prove that he can do it or something.
Graduated third grade.
So they like send him back to school. Yeah.
That's funny. So, Jonathan, Diary of a Wimpy Kid came out in, what is it, 2010 it came out?
2010, that's right.
Hey!
Yeah.
Okay, I only know that because I, myself, was a middle schooler when this movie came out. Also, I was in 5th grade, maybe, when the first book came out.
Okay.
And I bought into these books, as I'm sure every other kid in the world, at least America.
It's very popular.
It still is popular, dude.
Yeah,
There's like 20 books now. I have to look this up. But I feel like I read the first 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to bigger and better things like Les Miserables, The Count of Monte Cristo, the classics. Wow, how many are there?
Well, they made 3 movies, and then they made another live action movie, # not my Roderick. And then there's also like an animated one as well, but like I've seen the first 3, that's it.
We tried looking at the trailer for the new animated one, and it just doesn't, it's okay. It's just a little uncanny because it's a 2D sketch, but they're 3D. Whatever. I mean, it's a great series. I'm sure they can't have the same kids every time, but they should make the series like Doctor Who. And every couple seasons, like, do a new
so
kid.
Is it it is the same kids though, right? Like Greg and Rowley and Fregley and all them? Or no?
In the books?
Yeah, in the books.
Dude, I have no idea.
Okay.
in the original books, yeah, of course.
Okay. I thought you were saying they like switched up after a while.
Oh no. I was just saying the actors to explain Doctor Who. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know anything about Doctor Who.
You got me into that show and then stopped watching it.
Dude, yeah. That's fair.
I stopped watching it too.
Some of my friends started watching it, and then I watched an episode of it, like the Matt Smith one. Yeah. And then I was like, bro, this is so good. I heard the other ones are good too. You should watch those. And then I didn't watch them. and then you were like, they are good. You should watch them. I said, okay. And then I did, and then I still didn't finish the series. Call me a hater. I tried to like them. I don't hate them, but it's a lot. It's a lot to get into.
Yeah. You're not the biggest sci-fi guy anyway.
I really am not.
But it's kind of different.
But it's very sci-fi.
I also
don't like time travel as much. I think time travel can get messy.
Sci-fi, time travel. Every now and then it dips into the like historical fiction though, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it goes in the future or alien worlds, and you're not into that as much.
I'm really not, and I feel like I feel the same way with Marvel, except obviously I love Guardians of the Galaxy, with the exception of Guardians. I feel like every other Marvel movie where they went to space, I just don't like at all. It gets messy. Like, I love a hometown superhero that saves New York City. That's it. Basically just Spider-Man, Superman, Batman. I don't even like Batman. What am I saying? Batman is also Chicago. It's definitely not a New York.
But Nashville, you've got like the Batman building down there, right?
That's true. Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty sure Batman is not a Tennessean. I'm going to get here for justice. Anyways. What a tangent.
Speaking of Nashville, I recently had a McKay's trip. Took some books and movies down there.
And what is McKay's for those who don't know?
Well, it's a used bookstore, used movies, all kinds of stuff, toys, computer accessories, speakers, amps, guitars, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool.
I bought my newest GoPro from there.
Yeah. I picked this up recently, and I wanted to show it off on the show. I feel like I've seen it a couple times. No, probably not. I mean, I bet you've seen this hanging on the pegs and didn't get it. But I saw it one too many times. I was like, I gotta get it. I've got a lot of credit. I just got to do it.
On the pegs?
Yeah, it's this little Harry Potter cauldron, and it's got USB ports.
Oh, no way. I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool.
It's just random.
Is it made out of pewter or is it plastic?
Oh, yeah. It came with a Bezoar.
Bezoar. I remember those books, Ramona and Bezoar.
Yeah.
Wow. What a scattered intro to this show.
That's okay. It's okay.
That's good. Well, since we're talking Harry Potter, we might as well bring up the new updates to the show. Did you hear the newest news on the casting?
I saw casting, but it was for like the new cast recordings of the books, not the...
That is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new... I mean, I'm sure it's like probably 2 weeks old at this point, but we hadn't talked about it on the show.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing that people are talking about right now is the Professor Flitwick casting.
Mm-hmm.
And we've talked about this before. I'm upset at this. More than anybody's upset at Snape. I'm upset that they brought Warwick Davis back.
Mm-hmm.
Was he amazing in the show? Or amazing in the movies?
Mm-hmm.
With both weird makeover characters of the same character? Yes, he was great. I feel like it rips open a wormhole and a black hole in this new series, and it kind of like
feels multiverse
a lot. It feels multiverse, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Ever since someone was like, we need Tom Felton to play Draco because he's not getting any more roles since Planet of the Apes. So we need him back to be Lucius, because wouldn't that be so poetic? No, it wouldn't be poetic, okay?
It'd be pathetic.
It'd be pathetic. It would. No. I mean, he is playing Lucius in
the musical.
No, he's playing himself, Draco, in the Cursed Child.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's cool. I support stuff like that. But like, you're retelling the story with a new cast, and I'm like grossed out by it. So Warwick Davis, bro, you got enough money. You're good.
I'm such a fan of him too, but yeah,
I am too. He's great.
I think I might already be disappointed in the show a little bit, because I feel like they're going to reuse. I just feel like it's going to look the same. It's just going to be like the same looks. Not. You think it's going to be different?
Dude, no? Have you seen the cast or the set show? Or what am I saying?
All I've seen is like the scenes of them filming with like Harry and Hagrid out on the streets of London. Yeah. And it feels very much the same as like Sorcerer's Stone.
Dude, no, it looks so 90s. Like they're dressed in more like 90s clothes, and a lot of the characters look a little different. Like the Dursleys look really different.
Well, I know the casting is different. Yeah.
Yeah, the casting's different, but I mean, there's also the subway scene. I mean, I can't judge anything because it's not out yet, but like based off of the set design and the costumes alone, that makes me excited because the movie came out in 2000 and 2000 and 1990s when it comes to fashion were very different. Like you could obviously tell. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But it seems like they're going to bring more of a retro vibe to it, which doesn't even matter that much, but anymore because they have Warwick Davis as the charms professor.
Yeah, I don't know. It probably won't be that big of a deal, but it's the principle. It's gonna
bother me.
It's the principle.
Like, make Snape black. Yeah. That's okay with me. At this point, it's fine. You know, he's gonna be a good actor, and you know who else is gonna be a good actor? Warwick Davis. Don't care. I'm so mad. Anyways, they also casted like the rest of the Weasleys, and the twins look mischievous enough, so they're gonna be cool.
I saw that photo. Yeah,
I will say Ed Sheeran has not made an appearance quite yet, but he would have made a good Charlie, I think.
But they haven't cast Charlie yet. I feel like
they haven't.
I feel like there was one or two of them that were missing.
Which I also love seeing Rupert Grint with Ed Sheeran. He did like a promo for his newest song or something.
Oh, yeah.
He was in the music video for it again. That was funny. So now that we've spent like 6-7 minutes on here talking about the Harry Potter show, we should really talk about the Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Okay.
So
pull it out. You got the diary there or what?
I don't have a diary, but I do have pictures from my 6th grade year.
Okay.
I don't know if we should get into it now or I don't know.
We might as well.
All right. So I guess we'll start off with a picture of me. I'm at the edge, so it's like curved a little bit. But who does this kid remind you of? Oh, that's Siri.
Well, I'm confused. You're showing me a picture of Rowley right now.
Hey, no.
Is there a picture of you somewhere on that phone?
I will never live down
the Rowley allegations.
The Rowley allegations. And I was so upset because this kid doesn't look like the Rowley in the books because Rowley was drawn in like a square. I definitely don't have that book with me right now, but I had a very round bowl cut head with a cute little smile. And
you're a big Joshy fan too, I might add.
I was a big Joshy fan. Joshy! I did love playing Twisted Wizard, but I just had to clear the room and say that, yes, I am aware that my 6th grade self looked like Rowley. And now, as an adult, I am totally okay with that because Rowley is a great man. Great friend.
Yeah.
But that's not the first time I've been called Rowley before. And it's crazy because I wasn't even that I was way more self-aware than him. I just was Rowley. I was a husky child. Still a little husky if you ask me.
Okay, when this movie came out, I was like senior year of high school, I think, when this came out.
Yeah.
So just barely part of my childhood. But I remember, so I didn't read the books or anything like that. But I remember the trailer came out. I knew you wanted to see it. And I also saw the trailer and was like, that actually looks funny. Like there's a few times where I was like, oh, there's like some kids movies, but I actually want to go see that. And so I actually did go with like friends to see this movie when it came out in 2010 from some friends from Scouts. And I feel like some of those friends from Scouts, like after watching that movie, was just like, that looks like your brother, man. And then like,
no,
like Brian Willman.
What do you mean?
Would call you Rowley.
That's true. Dang.
But since you got the 6th grade picture, I've got the yearbook here, but it's like black and
why
white.
Don't you pull up you?
It's hard to see, but I do have
black and white. How old are you?
Yeah.
To be fair, this is my first. Our school that we went to was cheap and didn't pay for the color. Color did print. We're not that old.
Yeah.
But my new school was paperback so that they could have a full color.
Okay, yeah. We do have some nice yearbooks, I will say. They're nicely bound. I've got this picture. This is 5th grade. It's close enough.
Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The Live Strong bracelet.
That's how I know. That's how I know it's 5th grade. I feel like I rocked the bracelet that year.
Yeah.
But I think you were back at home and you like found these like sticker like class pictures. So you brought them back. Stuck one on my fridge.
They haven't been used in 20 years. You might as well use them. Use them up. Don't put stickers in a frame. Yeah. Did you ever get any superlatives?
I don't think I did. I wasn't popular enough.
Yeah, I don't think I got it.
What superlatives? All we ever had was like class favorites, and I wasn't winning that.
Bro, okay, so we both went to a school called FCA, and it was a private Christian school, very small. And I went to a different FCA, which is another private Christian school, also in Tampa. Well, it's basically Valrico, but I switched schools this year, so I felt like I was literally Greg Heffley going to a brand new school, like starting middle school. This is like, he is my Andy for you. Like, you grew up with Andy in Toy Story. You went to college around Andy. But this is me. I'm stuck in middle school. I wonder if the new books, like, they ever go to high school. Because surely.
Yeah, I don't know.
With 20 books, you gotta.
Or if it's just like the Simpsons characters, like they never age. It's just, the same.
Yeah, but like they go into 8th grade on Dog Days. The 3rd one. Or that was the 4th one. But I know that was controversial because the 3rd one, Dog Days, was sort of like a hybrid between The Last Straw and Dog Days. I remember that now. Dog Days was number 4, and they just skipped number 3. So, but, yeah, but they were going into 8th grade at that point, or maybe they were in 8th grade in that movie. So, like 20 books later, they started to go in a time warp. Dude's out of college by now, because I am.
Is he still wimpy?
I wouldn't say I am, but whatever.
I feel like these actors have all shown up on TikTok. Like, they like disappeared for a while, but then like, especially like Greg and Fregley, I see a lot on.
Yeah. Well, they're both doing music now.
Yeah.
And Fregley, you forget that he's got like a country accent. They're from Tennessee. I think both of them are, but I think Fregley.
Yeah.
I think one of them lives in Nashville at least. But Fregley, I didn't realize this until after a long time, but he's the kid from Ricky Bobby, Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to go spider monkey on you. That's his real voice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Fregley, great character. He does music. Rowley, Robert, whatever his name is that.
He had a glow up.
He did have a glow up. He did. And I actually almost booked a cameo of his to surprise you for the show, but then I was like, nah, maybe not. But he was on sale. It was pretty good deal.
Oh yeah.
But nah, I don't think if he wants to come on the show, he can come on the show. We have to invite him first, but, but that would have been good. I know the girl, Chloe Grace Moretz, was a big child actor. She was probably the biggest actor in there.
Yeah,
at least for the kids.
Yeah, at the time.
She's literally played every child ever.
I forgot that she was in it because she's only in this first one, right?
I don't know. I thought she was in it longer. She's like a year ahead of them.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was in the next one, but
maybe not. I just know there's like a different love interest in the others.
Yeah, right. There's Holly at the end.
Yeah,
and then Patty is like the arch enemy. She's in this one, and then I think the rest of them. But
she's like the Susie of like Calvin and Hobbes. I feel like.
Yeah. But yeah, I never got any superlatives. I don't think, at least not in my 6th grade year. But ours was like best all around.
You didn't get cutest friends.
Eyes. I did not get cutest friends. There was not a Greg to my Rowley. Unfortunately, I was just Rowley on my own.
Yeah.
And I was more self-aware, so I was less popular, I guess. I guess I'm a perfect blend of Greg, minus the narcissism. I don't know. I might be pretty narcissistic. There's also funniest laugh, which this might be like my first ever like Russell Ford and Gabriela Rios had the funniest laugh in my 6th grade year, and this might be my first ever like viewing of emojis. Sorry if you're just listening to this. And there's like the next American Idol, best Christian attitude. This one's really funny, actually. I mean, good for them, but like, there's the smartest kids, best Christian attitude, and then they're like holding a Bible. That's how you know you went to a.
It's so Photoshop
Christian. Yeah, it's all. It's almost like it was on the Mac photo booth.
Yeah. So, what did you want to see on mine?
I just want to see your picture and like if you got anything cool, any fun pictures or memories sparked with your 6th grade year, because I have some stories from 6th grade. Let me tell you what. Yeah. There's a lot of Jeremy lore from 6th grade.
I did have one. I did have one thing that I remembered here. I don't know if you can see me there.
Yeah,
right there on the edge there.
Yep. Yeah. Caleb Keenan was on our
he's right
show
next to
last
me.
week.
Yep. Okay. You can see kind of a picture here at the top.
It's definitely blurry for me, but the listeners can see for sure.
I can't point it out to the camera very well, but I feel like I had a good group that year. It was me, my friend Chad, Caleb, Monty, myself, the 4 of us. It was a good group that year. And the reason I feel like I have a memory for this movie, even though it was way before, was I remember there was one random time where instead of like at recess, instead of going outside and like playing basketball or something, we like hung out inside our like classroom and we were just hanging out and talking. And there was like a group of girls that also stayed inside that class period. And there was this one like really, popular girl that like called over to us and like basically called us like a bunch of geeks for staying inside and not going outside. And it was the first time I'd ever been like called a geek, I feel like I was like, she's like, what is she talking about? We're not geeks. We're not geeks. What does she think? She's so wrong. Like, what is she? I felt like in that moment, like Greg Heffley, just like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm number 19 on the status board. What are you talking about?
Who do you think you are? I am.
I feel like maybe that was the first time in middle school where I
put your
started to see. I started to see where I was at on the popularity board. But we had a good year. So who did you relate to most in this movie? Would you say it was Rowley or was it Greg?
Definitely wasn't Chirag, that's for sure. I don't know. Why not? I feel like because I wasn't as in touch with the lore on my first day of school.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like a blend of both because I felt like I overthought every single thing like Greg did. But I wasn't a jerk.
Yeah.
And I also looked like Rowley. And I was always smiling and having fun. So I guess I am Rowley. I'm just yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I guess I have two answers to this.
You're not Roderick.
Well, I was gonna say that. I know that's not me, my personality wise, but from the second this movie started, I was just smiling because of like the scene of him, Roderick, like tricking Greg to thinking it's like the first day of school and waking him up. And that's totally something I would do to you. That is
something you. Yeah, that's so right.
I love to mess with you when you're asleep.
You definitely did. Yeah. And when I'm awake. You convinced me. You were like, bro, try this peanut butter and ham sandwich. It's so good.
Yeah.
You're like, I eat these all the time. And then I ate
peanut butter ham.
And it was disgusting.
So I did appreciate the I did relate to like the older brother pranks and that sort of thing. But also I could relate to like our older brother Justin like doing stuff like that to us. So it's like, I got both ends of it.
Yeah, I feel like Justin was the meanest older brother for us. For sure. But I always wished I got a superlative. I always wished I was popular. I guess I relate to Greg in this way, but I was also, this is also a really funny picture of me, so I'm going to show this while we're on it. I was also forced to join chorus, and because every sixth grader had to do chorus, I guess. But I didn't want to be in chorus, and in sixth grade we were called the elite chorus, which is weird because we weren't the best. The older kids were called Eclipse. I don't know why, but and then yeah, so but our class, they were like, y'all need to learn square dancing in chorus for some reason. And I just remember hating it so much. I was like, what does this have to do with singing? I already don't want to sing. And I like singing now. Like, it's great. I was in chorus in high school, but for some reason being forced to do it as a kid, same with like required reading, I hated.
You had another book you were required to read that year too. Yeah.
Crispin. I was just an angsty little 12-year-old man. But I remember us learning to square dance, and there was this girl that I just did not get along with, and I got paired with her. And I was like, great. Now I got to spend the next 2 weeks holding this girl's hand. Are you kidding me? I couldn't do that. I literally hid in the bathroom for one of the classes, and I got in trouble for hiding from dancing because I didn't want to dance. I didn't want to square dance, okay? And I feel bad now because she was just sitting there without a partner.
See, you should have just committed to it, and like pooped your pants or something, That's the only way you could have gotten out of it.
Yeah, that I would have never. That would have somehow been better than square dancing.
Should have just told him you had a
Dirty
loaded
George
diaper.
Jeremy. Yeah, loaded diaper. Oh man, that was a class I did not like, and I was still mad by Christmas time because in chorus we had a Christmas CD. You might remember this. I was such a rebel that I convinced me and a couple other guys that also hated that class to just completely throw the CD. And you can just hear me on Winter Wonderland, the elite chorus, with some kid just going, "Walking in a winter wonderland," in the background, and it is so bad. And what's the other Christmas song that's like, it's like some like hymn, actual hymn. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I can't remember the name of
it. I just destroyed it, and not in a good way. And Dad sent me a picture of this. This image of me is just so funny because it just like perfectly wraps my feeling of this class. And here I am in chorus. I look like I'm about to throw up.
Got that lean.
I know. Untucked Oxford shirt with the belly sticking out. It's all about posture, Jonathan. Only the real chorus people know. Why'd they put me up front too? I wasn't even that short. This other kid, I was taller than him, and he got to go in the middle row. No fair. No fair. So yeah, my 6th grade year was overall a good time.
Yeah.
So I will say that. Shout out to everybody in my 6th grade class. Foundation Christian Academy.
My 6th grade was really good too. And that was the year of, we just had so many phases and like trends that we went through.
Yeah.
For example, tech decks were really popular. All of a sudden, everybody had tech decks, and they were like skating on the desks.
Oh, I bet science class was a good time for that.
We had like
desks.
Yeah. We had you remember those like popper things? Those like rubber things that you would like, flip inside out and pinch them.
I got one
and
this
sit
weekend.
One down.
Bro, we went to the bowling alley, and I got one. I won a prize, and that's what I got.
Those were really popular. Everyone started bringing those in. We would like while our teacher was teaching, we would try to like see who could stand up on the desk and put one on the ceiling fan and then sit back down and wait for it to pop.
That.
There was.
I think I remember you trying to do that.
I probably tried to show you or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We also, we started like getting into the teacher's like craft supplies, and we realized that she had like straws and stuff, and so that turned into like a big like spitwad phase using her supplies.
Oh no! An actual spitwad.
Yeah, but just like the paper spit. Yeah.
I've never.
She had rubber bands.
Such a fake cliche.
You know those like little like you like fold up the paper into like a little like hornet thing. That's what they called it and get the rubber band and just like shoot them at people.
Yes,
we did that. Great. It doesn't sound that fun if you're on the receiving end of some of this stuff, but it was fun at the time. But it was like every couple weeks there'd be like some new trend, and we were like doing something.
I guess
bringing stuff in.
I've been keeping all my stories similar to 6th grade. So I think I will keep doing that. And then maybe next one, maybe Roderick Rules will do 7th grade. Dog Days will do 8th grade. But I have some stories from every single year.
Okay.
That I could probably bring up. Or if I should bring it up right now. I don't know. No. But yeah, I definitely know what you mean. We had... Our trend for 6th grade was silly bands. Okay. Or maybe 7th. But we were the silly bands era. And also this like one restaurant around the area had like squishy animals in the front of it, like the little cranks. And everybody went there and I never did because we didn't live in that area.
Mm-hmm.
So I really missed out on those.
Yeah.
They were like squishy, like pencil topper people or animals. Like I think they call them squishimals. No, that's what they call those pillows now. Anyways, those are running the school until Silly Bands came, and then Silly Bands took over. Yeah.
You just reminded me of this. So I told you this picture here. I've got the Livestrong bracelet on. Okay. So those got really popular all of a sudden, and everyone had them.
Yeah.
And I was like, where are you getting these? I didn't know where you're supposed to get a Livestrong bracelet, nor did I even know what it was for.
I know.
You know? And I feel like I remember like talking to our friend Zach McRae, and he was like, "Oh, I'll give you one of mine." I was like, "Oh yeah, like I'll pay you $1 for it." So we had this like back alley deal one time where I like met him and paid him $1 for a Livestrong
black
bracelet.
Market,
second hand.
I remember getting a knockoff one that was green.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the different ones came in different.
There was a Support Our Troops one.
I had the Support Our Troops one, and
that one was
green.
popular.
And then our gym coach, while we were there, got colon cancer, and we got a blue one, and we sold them for the whole school to support him. Mm-hmm. And he survived, by the way. You knew that, but just to let people
happy ending.
That was good. It might have been in bracelets. Probably it was God. Mm-hmm. So definitely wasn't the bracelets, but but yeah.
Hey, I rewatching this movie, it also reminded me of a story of around the time when the movie came out, because there is a quote from this movie that we used to say a lot. And there's a little bit of a story to it. Do you remember?
I wish this was my senior quote.
Okay, well, what? Okay, go ahead. You take the floor. What is your senior quote?
Or I thought you were gonna say Zooey Mama.
No.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about now. Mm-hmm. Is it the "Get off me, baby hippo"?
Yes, when Rowley's like trying to fight Roderick.
Okay.
He's like, "Get off me, baby hippo." I thought that was so funny.
That is a good one.
And so I used to say, I mean, that's up there with like, like, "Go me, Bo Daggett."
Yeah.
you know.
Same category.
Yeah. Not quite up there, but like it's close.
I would say it's up there.
That year, our sister-in-law Bonnie was pregnant with our nephew Lawrence, but we didn't know his name yet. And somehow we just started referring to him as the baby hippo.
The baby hippo. Yeah. Little baby hippo.
The nickname didn't stick.
He wasn't out the womb when we were already making fun of him.
Yeah, we were just roasting him. I don't really know how that originated, but I just remember that joke.
We had just seen that movie and it came out the year he was born.
It. So. That was it. Yeah. Nothing serious.
And that was the closest baby to us at that time. So. Baby, I don't know. Maybe it's a baby hippo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Guys, what we're trying to let y'all know is that me and Jonathan were really funny.
Yeah.
We were very funny, and back then humor was huge for us. So, yeah, successful. Humorosity.
So. Loaded Diaper. I want to talk about that for just a minute. Such a great band name.
It really is.
Like I just love that so much.
Spelled differently, like the Beatles. Only they weren't smart enough to spell it right.
Mm-hmm.
The van. I feel like I'm back in middle school. Just voice cracked.
Even like the logo.
The logo.
What are those little like? What are they called?
Horns?
Like that they have like over the O or whatever, like to make it look like it's Norwegian or something. What are those things called?
Oofta?
Something with a U. I don't even know how to Google that. Do you ever have a question and you just like don't even know how to ask it?
The umlauted O.
Umlauted.
Umlauted.
Okay.
Yeah, I just typed it on my app or on my keyboard. I just held down and did it. It's the German umlaut. Make you smile. You. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Okay, so talking. I mean, you were in a band, so I was also in that band, but we weren't as good as Loaded Diaper, obviously.
Yeah. Well, even before that, even before that, when I was in Scouts in high school, me and my friends, we wanted to start a band first. So we did a YouTube channel called Flat-Footed Soldiers. Yeah. But do you remember, Jeremy, that the origination for that was like, we wanted to start a band with that name, Flat-Footed Soldiers.
Oh, yeah.
And what happened was
comedy group
instead we just used the same name because the band never happened. But we never had a drummer. Everyone played drums, but no one had a drum set. Like everyone we talked to would just like, so there was like 3 of us, but not the 3 of us that wanted to be in the band, me, Tim, and actually it was Evan at the time. But we were like, oh, let's start a band. And then like, oh, I know someone at school that plays drums. Let's go over to his house. It's like, oh, I don't have a drum set. It's like, okay.
That's crazy. I played the quads in the marching band.
So
that'll work.
Yeah. But we would talk to so many people that like said they knew how to play drums. None of them had a set. So
y'all should have gone to David Becker's house, but you couldn't because he went Lone Scout, dog.
Yeah.
He's dropped Lone Wolf crazy lore.
Yeah, y'all aren't ready for that.
I remember he played drums. He brought his own drum set once.
Yeah.
And played at Scouts somehow. And then he became a Lone Scout because I guess he moved.
But eventually we like made like a video for YouTube and then like, oh, we'll just call the channel that because we're not making a band.
Yeah.
So that's how that started.
Was Alex the drummer at school? That didn't have a drum set?
No, it was someone else. Funny enough, it was someone that Tim knew at his high school at King that I went to FCA with, Joey Mantega.
Really? That's
so I was like, oh, that's weird. I was in like first grade with him.
That would have been perfect if he had a drum
but
set.
He didn't have a drum set.
Dang it. That's every band's struggle, I'm sure.
Yeah. Is it in the second one where Roderick is having like band tryouts for someone?
Yeah.
And they like come over to their house for dinner. I remember that being a good scene. But
yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in these movies. I'm a big fan of all 3 of them. But sometimes some of the scenes like run, like I'm not sure which one was in which movie.
Yeah.
But let's talk about some of the scenes in this movie. How about that?
Okay.
Why don't we do that an hour in?
Yeah. So anyways, we were talking about that one thing that was on the gym, like that piece of cheese.
Bro. The cheese?
Bro, the cheese touch. You remember that? You did not want to get caught with the cheese touch. Whoa!
This cheese?
You love the cheese touch.
So much.
I have magical powers, and I got your roommate to throw cheese at you so that you could have the cheese touch.
It's raining cheese.
That looks like some fresh cheese, though. So.
It is pretty good. It's good.
Okay. This was a reenactment because I told him to do this during our episode, and then I forgot to tell him that we delayed our recording, and then now he did get Jonathan by surprise, but we weren't recording yet. So that was a reenactment.
I was very confused. It would have been a good prank. It would have been good.
Oh man. All right. Well, that's a fun cold open at least.
That was the dramatic, like recreation though. They'll do for the documentary about the serial killers and they got like a or paid actors.
Or the infomercials. Have everything too full in your cabinets?
I gotta make sure I get all the cheese now. It's all crumbled up everywhere. There's so much on my chair.
I didn't think you'd put that much on there.
It's
I
just
thought he was gonna throw one slice of cheese at you.
There was like 3 of them, and he like, well, they broke the first time.
What type of cheese is it, perchance?
It's cheddar.
It's just cheddar. Is it American cheddar? White cheddar, sharp.
I've been
the way
sitting
it crumbled,
on it,
I'm
so I don't
want
to eat it. I think that it should have been Swiss, though, right?
It should have been. Well, I don't know, because it was yellow. I've never seen a yellow Swiss.
It's hard to know when it's been baking out in the sun for months.
That's fair. That's fair.
At this point, we've probably edited in our clip about the cheese touch. So that's a classic scene. I'm just going to leave this cheese here. I need to leave it just laying in the background.
Mold by the next time. Dude, you should do an experiment. Next time we cover Roderick Rules, put that in a Tupperware that you're never going to use again.
We should just leave that on a sidewalk and just do a video every day on TikTok. Just how long until this piece of cheese develops the cheese touch?
Have to get one with holes in it. Have to have a safe spot where no one would clean it up.
I remember the cheese touch thing being so funny, not because it was something that actually happened that I could had memories of as a kid, but it's just totally, it was just so in line with the kind of stuff that you do as a kid and the lore that you create. And it was something I really appreciated about this movie.
Yeah. Everybody's got their own currency. It's a whole different economic system in middle school. It's you just come up with random things to do, and then that's the status for the rest of the year. You have to hold to that standard. And nicknames last. You don't want to be stuck with a bad nickname. But man, that cheese touch thing was perfect. I feel like I remember the only thing that was an inside joke for us is that we weren't allowed to say that's what she said for obvious reasons, but we came up with a code name for it. And obviously I was Rowley and I was not self-aware and I didn't really understand it. I had to get it explained to me after, near the end of the year. I was very embarrassed. Nobody told me.
Now, this is a code that you had at school, right?
This is the code that we had in school.
Okay.
So, if we had to say it in front of teachers, they wouldn't know what we're talking about. And it's stupid. But someone would say point. They would say the word point in class if someone said something like, that's what she said. And if the teacher said something Jarrett Cathcart would be like, point. And it would just crack the whole class up and everyone was like, what are you talking? What is this? But if it was, that's what he said, you had to say pointe. It's a weird middle school language.
Well, it's just like the movie when they're trying to do the pig Latin language.
Yeah.
But it's just father smell bad a
father paw smell paw bad paw womanly paw. Yeah, my dad didn't like that. He caught on. I love this movie a lot because it's kind of like a clean version of Family Guy, where
a lot of cutaways.
Every time they talk about something, there's a really funny cutaway.
Yeah,
this does really well with that, and I love how it perfectly balances a full year of school. A lot of Harry Potter goes through the full school year, but there's 2 scenes of Christmas and 2 scenes one scene of Halloween, but this is spread out through the whole year. I think it's really, really good. And he has different eras of he's gonna do the play now or he's gonna do safety patrol.
Yeah.
Dude, safety patrol was huge for us. I never got the honor to serve amongst the brethren, but
you had other responsibilities with the scouts, you know.
I already was a scout.
You got to wear a uniform. Yeah. Thank you for your service, by the way.
I wasn't in... Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you as well, sir. We were more military guys, and they were more like cops. Law enforcement, you know?
There was a joke on the Goldbergs I always liked, because one of Barry's friends talks about how he just got his Eagle Scout award. He's like, that's the highest level of scout, lowest level of cop.
Highest level scout, lowest level cop. That's true. Love the old scouts. And I was rallying scouts too. There's no escaping the rally accusations. I really do love how this movie perfectly encapsulates all the best tropes, but also all the reality of middle school and how random it is. It's like a wild, wild west. And there's a couple movies and TV shows that cover this type of thing. From like the super realistic Freaks and Geeks to like the outrageous Ned's Declassified embellished. And then there's like just regular school movies that are good, like Napoleon Dynamite, Cody Banks, Max Keeble's Big Move.
I mean, you've even got like Recess. I mean,
Recess
probably the ultimate, you know,
probably
school show.
That's elementary.
Yeah, yeah, true. So. I liked the. I feel like the Halloween, like trick or treating, like that stood out to me. I remember seeing that.
What's your favorite Halloween memory? Your trick or treating memory?
I remember. Okay, we never went trick or treating in our neighborhood. We always went to someone else's. Right. We would go to the north side of town. You know, that's where the rich people live.
Yeah, they got full size candy bars.
You'd always hear legends of that. You know, the neighborhoods that had the full size candy bars. Yeah. But also respect to Greg and Rowley. They had pillowcases for their
absolutely. That's how the only way to do it. You don't need to spend money on a big bucket.
Yeah. You just take a pillowcase, fill it up with candy. Done.
Sling it around your shoulder. You can run if you need to. They aren't waterproof though, so that was one thing.
Okay, but I remember going to a neighborhood one time trick or treating, and there was a family that like set up a haunted house in their garage.
Yeah.
And like outside, it kind of like went into their driveway overhang a little bit, but it was kind of like you went in, and I remember going through that, and that was so cool. And that like stood out, like, oh, this family like did a whole like haunted house thing that you went through, and it was really, really fun.
Yeah.
And then years later, that family like was involved in Scouts.
Was it the Vances?
Yeah, the Vances.
Dude.
We went over to their house one time to leave for a camp out. We were all meeting up there. And I was like, I remember this house. This is you? And I asked
That's awesome.
I asked the leader that lived there, and I was like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, we used to do that all the time. He's like, it got kind of to be like a lot to put together and stuff, but they did it for a few years. So I was like, man, that's so cool.
I remember Austin being like a dude scaring. I don't know if I knew him at that point. I probably did. I remember him like recognizing me. So yeah, I did know him, but he was hid in the bush outside of his garage, and he jumped out and scared me. And he was like, Jeremy? Like in his full like mask and everything.
Oh.
I was like, oh, don't do that. I'm just here for candy, not a haunted. I'm here for treats, not tricks. Okay. I don't do well in a haunted house. I'll say that. But
the cast is so great in this movie. I feel like a lot of the characters like sure can be like cliche stereotypes of like, you know, kid type characters, but the chemistry of all the cast is like just so good. Like that's why there was like so much hate towards that one when they like recast all the characters, which understandably everyone's growing up, like they can't like continue to play these roles. But like when they recast the family and all the kids and stuff and tried to make another one, it's like you can't recreate it.
Yeah, you've already made perfection. I think that's why they did animated for these new ones now, because they messed up by recasting. Yeah, they did too well.
They just needed to give it some more time, you know, because it was basically presented as like, oh, this is the next one, only like a few years later.
Yeah, but that's never gonna work, because then they'll have to redo the whole thing, and then they'll have to. They can't just pick up. They just have to. I feel like
these also aren't like
would be good, but
yeah. Also, these I mean, the books are well loved and everything, but like they don't demand the same treatment as like a Harry Potter, you know, like where we need to like reboot and redo, you know, do it every now and then.
Right. Although I feel like there would be less tension if they really went all out and made like a 2D animated Harry Potter show instead of live action.
Oh man,
might be harder. That might be good, and then people wouldn't be upset about the casting choice. But
I remember Steve Zahn like thinking it was cool that he was in this movie.
I felt Steve
like he
Zahn.
did. I'm a big Steve Zahn guy ever since Daddy Daycare. And then That Thing You Do and everything else he's been in, Sahara. Just one of those actors that's he's just been there for a lot of movies with us, and I appreciate that. Always funny. And he doesn't have a lot to do in this one, but I feel like his role gets better in the later.
Yeah.
Same with Roderick. Really, he's not in it. Like he has. I feel like he steals the scenes, anything he's in.
Well, the next one's called Roderick Rules.
For sure. But yeah, he's not in this one as much from what I remember. But
have you seen that theory that Steve Zahn, the dad, is like they edited all of his clips into like he's a sociopath, like he's like a serial killer type thing? It's really funny because he has that crazy look in his eye.
Yeah. I've seen that with that clip, and it's just like, what is General Grant doing on the...
What's he doing?
Yeah.
And then like the internet presence of Manny being the devil. Everyone hates Manny, but he's like so funny. Like the book Manny, not this kid Manny. He's good. He's no book Manny.
Yeah.
Unhinged character.
He had some funny moments. He was a cute kid, but
he was a good one. But
it was gross. It just like on the toilet at the dinner table. That was
half of his scenes were him peeing.
Yeah.
Move over. I gotta go.
I feel like the actor that played Roderick, Devin Bostick, there's so much like love for him in these movies, I feel like. And especially like there was that whole movement about like hashtag not my Roderick, you know, when the other one came out. And he's not someone that's like, yeah, for sure. Don't want to fill those shoes.
Yeah.
But like the other actors are like on social media. I don't feel like he's on social media like talking about stuff. So I don't like hear from him, except for like people start talking about like, oh, did you hear this? Devin Bostick is in Oppenheimer, you know, like he just shows up in random stuff. Having said that, I did see that he was in this new what is a contender for like the new worst movie of all time, this Ice Cube movie, War of the Worlds, on Amazon.
Oh,
and Devin Bostick is in it as like an Amazon delivery guy.
That's great.
And so like people are now like talking about like this guy's on a generational run. First Oppenheimer, now Ice Cube's War of the Worlds. Like
one of the best movies and then the worst movie.
Like this movie has like 1 star on Letterboxd. Like it's so bad.
I actually kind of critic score. Oppenheimer is 8.3.
I kind of want to watch it because I've seen these clips of Ice Cube and it's just like so bad. It's so funny. But
it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. I'm just glad that I don't have the cheese touch right now, and you can't get to me right now. You're stuck.
I loved that, like the cheese touch. Basically, the last person that had it just moved away, and so like so now just everyone is just like, don't touch it.
We were so lucky, and now it's back.
Yep.
And he didn't speak English, so nobody knew why. Everyone was avoiding him. This German kid.
Yeah.
Touching. That's so sad. I do want to say one more thing. I feel like since Greg was so intensely fixated on getting a superlative and being popular and figuring out his place up the totem pole, it made me think of how bad he would be at Survivor, because Survivor is coming on soon.
Yeah, new season
49. And I was thinking, I got to thinking, like, all these characters, how good would they do on Survivor? I feel like Roderick would do really well. He would somehow control the game socially while not thinking he's like, he'd be in charge. He'd play like a Boston Rob type game.
You think so? I'm thinking more like Q.
No. He's in full control.
Okay.
Rowley would be the fan favorite, and he wouldn't win because he's so beloved. Like, he would be like 5th place. They would get him out because he's such a big threat. But I feel like Greg would be so fixated. He wouldn't be the first boot, but he might be the merge.
He would rub everyone the wrong way.
Yeah, he'd be like, I'm just trying to win. Like, the only way to get out of here is to win idols. And I feel like he would instantly, after the merge, get booted out. And then Patty Ferris would be a contender for sure. So, yeah. Shirag, under the radar. Definite strategist, yet taken out early, but pre-merge. Anyways, that's what I got.
Okay, I did have a couple notes here that I forgot to mention. Okay. One, just a quick thing. You've talked about, every kid goes through a Pirates phase.
Yeah.
And there's evidence of this. He's got a Pirates poster on his wall in his bedroom. And I'm not talking Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like just almost like a spread, just like, the Pirates code, and like it almost looks like it looks like a reference book, like spread open, like of fun facts about pirates. He dresses up like a pirate too, right? Yes.
Yeah, he dresses up as a pirate.
Yeah.
He's into that. And then Rowley plays a king and a stop sign. Yeah, this is totally a Greg Heffley book.
There's a scene where I guess they have the TV on in the background and they're watching Ice Age. So we need to add this to the list of movies that feature Ice Age being played at some point in the movie. This and Cheaper by the Dozen too.
That's like the new Wilhelm scream.
I don't know if there's more, but that's what I've got so far on the list. And then there's the game they play in gym, that gladiator game. And that took me back to Scouts because we'd play this British Bulldog game, and that would get rough.
That would. People would go home with ripped shirts.
Blood was shed.
Yeah. Dang. What a good time.
Yeah.
It got banned for a couple years.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kid from RV was in it. He played his new best friend. Rowley's new best friend.
Oh, I was trying to figure out what I knew that kid was from.
He was one of the Gornikies. He was like,
yeah,
the kid that didn't sleep. He's like,
yeah,
you sure got a nice one.
Yeah, I haven't slept since I was 5.
Yeah, that's that kid.
Man, okay. I knew he looked familiar, and I was like, do I just know him from this movie or what? Okay.
No, that's what that was. What's your favorite quote? Baby Hippo, probably.
Yeah,
there's too many good ones.
Baby Hippo. There's a lot. I just thought it was fun when they're trying to fit in. It's like, hey, Bryce, cute butt.
I was gonna say that. Hey, Bryce. Yeah, hey, Bryce. Cute butt. The music stops. You're killing me.
Yeah.
Rowley stole the show, and what I would love to say at the end of this episode. This goes without saying, even though I'm going to say it. Rowley is getting awarded the Chicken Joe Award.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Of course. He's loyal to a fault.
Mm-hmm.
And very forgiving to the main character. Although he does set up his boundaries, which is nice. Very proud of Rowley.
Mm.
And I feel like Greg was the villain this whole time. He was his own villain.
Yeah.
And I didn't really see that until I was an adult. You know that Rowley was the best person.
You're a bad friend. Yeah.
Don't call me. Don't come by my house. We're done.
You disrespected Joshy.
You're a bad friend.
No, that's a standout quote.
Yeah, that is classic. Too many good ones.
Yeah.
But all right, well, it's time to wrap up.
Well, Jeremy, before we wrap it up, though, we got to give it a Letterboxd score.
Letterboxd.
And I'm struggling with this one.
Why?
I know I like it.
It's not. It's actually.
But what should I put it? That's the question.
It's so good, but the other ones are better.
I think so too. Yeah.
I gave it a 4. That's what I'm going with.
I think I'm going 4 as well.
It
is so good.
If anything, all 3 of them are 4s.
Oh, at least, yeah. I agree with that.
So I will keep it. This one's a 4 at least.
I always did. I always liked it. I always thought it was the weaker one, but like rewatching it totally holds up. Oh, and you had told me that like whenever we decided to cover it, and I was just laughing like so much throughout. I had a smile on my face throughout.
Yeah,
I should rank it higher than a 4, but it is a 4.
No, it is a 4. I feel like very safe saying that.
Yeah.
Roderick rules. We'll say that later. I feel like Dog Days is underrated and very like maybe the funniest one.
I thought it was up there.
It doesn't
with Roderick
hold up
rules,
as well. Yeah. We'll see. We'll have to see.
Okay.
If you want us to keep covering these in the near future, let us know.
Maybe we'll
probably take our time with it because the next one isn't going to be.
Just really diving into the lore. Got to read the books and stuff first, you know. Got to study up and everything. No. Well, thanks everybody for listening. Gonna wrap it up here, but I always love covering these movies with you, Jeremy. We still haven't run out, 131 episodes. We still got a ways to go.
I don't even think we're halfway still. I look at my shelf a lot, and there shouldn't be this many kids movies in general, let alone kids movies we loved.
Yeah.
So I don't see us ending this podcast anytime soon, no matter how inconsistent we get with it. Yeah. Always good to know that we have more movies to cover. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
We'll never run out.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't even touched the MCU, And I love that.
I know. Yeah, there's so many. I'm always surprised at how much we haven't covered yet. Or
we could spend an entire year on the MCU.
I'm surprised we haven't started on these movies. It's taken us this long to get to the Wimpy Kid.
We haven't done Shrek.
That's a whole phase right there.
We haven't done Lord of the Rings, dude. We haven't done all of the Star Warses yet.
You forged a ring.
We haven't even
You've got material.
I know, dude. I know. We haven't even finished Harry Potter. There's one left we have to do. We need to do that this time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a lot left to do for sure.
For sure. And we hope you'll join us as we keep covering these movies on the podcast.
Yep.
If you want to follow us, we're on Instagram at InsideQuotesCast. Our show art was done by Bryce Bridgman. You can follow him on Instagram at GroovyBridge.
All right, we'll see you next time on Inside Quotes. And remember, Jonathan has the cheese touch, so stay away from him.
Zoo-wee mama.
Zoo-wee mama.